Problem number 64. A 10 kg weight is suspended as shown below. Then tensions T1 and T2 are. In this problem they given here 60 degrees. 10 kg weight is suspended from point O. In this string tension is taken as T2. In this string tension is taken as T1. So here it forms a quadrilateral. In quadrilateral, sum of 4 angles is equal to 360 degrees. Here 90, here 90, 180 plus 60, that is equal to 240. So remaining angle is 120. And the sum of these 3 angles is equal to 360. Here 120, this angle right angle, so remaining angle is equal to 150 degree. According to Lami's theorem, magnitude of either force by sine of angle between remaining two. So T1 divided by sine of angle between remaining two is equal to 90 degree is equal to T2 divided by sine of angle between remaining two, that is equal to 150, that is equal to 10 kg weight. 10 kg weight divided by angle between remaining two, that is equal to 120, so sine 120 degree. From this T1 by sine 90 is equal to 1, that is equal to T2 by sine 150 degrees is equal to sine 150 degrees value 1 by 2, that is equal to 10 kg weight divided by sine 120 degrees is equal to root 3 by 2. Equate these two and next equate these two. From this we can get T1 is equal to 20 kg weight. It goes into numerator. 20 kg weight by root 3 we can get. Similarly, T2 is equal to 2 get cancelled. From this we can get 10 by root 3 kg weight. So these are the T1 and T2 values. Next, problem number 65. If O is in equilibrium, then T1 tensions T1 and T2 are. Tan 37 degrees is equal to 3 by 4. So from this we can write sin 37 degrees is equal to 3 by 5 and cos 37 degrees is equal to 4 by 5. Next, come to diagram here. 37 degree, 53 degrees are given. Here angle is equal to 90 degree. Why? Because here it is a triangle. Sum of 3 angles is equal to 90. To get angle here, angle between T1 and 100 Newton, we should draw one horizontal line. Here alternate angles are equal. Here 37, so here angle is also equal to 37 degree and here angle is equal to 53 degree. According to Lami's theorem, we can write tension T1 divided by sine of angle between remaining two forces. Remaining two forces, that is T2 and 100 Newton. Here this is 90 plus 53. We can write sine 90 plus 53, that is equal to T2 divided by sine of angle between remaining two, sine of remaining two, 37 plus 90. So 90 plus 37 we can write, that is equal to 100 Newton divided by sine 90 degree. So from this we can write T1 divided by sine 90 plus 53 is equal to 100 divided by sine 90. In same way, equate these two. Then we can get T2 divided by sine 90 plus 37 is equal to 100 by sine 90. From this we can write sine 90 degrees is equal to 1. So T1 is equal to 100 into sine 90 plus theta is equal to cos theta. So it becomes cos 53. Cos 53 degrees value, cos 37 degrees value 4 by 3, cos 53 degrees value 3 by 5. So 5 20s are 100. So that is equal to 16 Newton is the answer. In same manner here, T2 is equal to 100 into cos 37. In this 100 into cos 37 degrees value 4 by 5 we know. So that is equal to, we can write T2 is equal to 18 Newton. So T1 16 Newton, T2 value 80 Newton. Problem number 66. A 10 kg body suspended by a rope is pulled by means of a horizontal force to make 60 degrees by rope to vertical. The horizontal force is, by applying a horizontal force on this body, it makes an angle 60 degrees with the vertical here. Then we have to calculate this horizontal force F is equal to. In this case, the body is in equilibrium. Its weight is acting downward direction and the tension is acting in upward direction. If we resolve this tension into two perpendicular components, the component along the vertical direction is T cos 60 degree. Why? Because alternate angles are equal. So this is equal to 60. Horizontal component is equal to T sin 60. In this, the particle is in equilibrium. At equilibrium, net force along the horizontal direction is equal to 0. Net force along the vertical direction is equal to 0. So F is equal to T sin 60 and T cos 60 is equal to mg. T cos 60 value we know, that is equal to cos 60 1 by 2. Mass of the object 10 into g we can write. So tension T is equal to 20 into g. Substitute here. Then force F is equal to 20 g into sin 60 degrees value root 3 by 2. That is equal to 10 root 3 into g. This we can write 10 root 3 kg weight. So this is the horizontal force. Problem number 67. A and B are the two pegs separated by 13 cm. A body of 169 kg weight is suspended by thread of 17 cm connecting to A and B, such that the two segments of strings are perpendicular. The tension in the shorter and longer parts of the string are. According to problem, 2 points A and B are separated by distance of 13 centimeters. These are the two pegs. A 17 centimeter thread. So 17 centimeter out of 17 centimeter, one is 5 centimeter and remaining one is 12 centimeter. Here the angle between 5 centimeter and 12 centimeter is equal to 90 degree. How you know? Because they given 13 centimeter and the total length they given 17 centimeter. So these are the Pythagorean triplets. That's why we should take like this. And here they suspended a weight of 169 kg weight. Here this value 169 kg weight. Now we should calculate tension in shorter and longer string. Tension in shorter string is taken as T1 and the longer string is taken as T2. Here angle is taken as theta 1. Here angle is taken as theta 2. We know according to Lami's theorem, we should apply formula for the Lami's theorem. According to Lami's theorem, either force, magnitude of either force divided by sine of angle between remaining two. So T1 divided by sine of angle between T2 and weight. Here we don't know angle. That's why if you draw one horizontal line, alternate angles are equal. Here angle is theta 2. So here angle is also equal to theta 2. Alternate angles are equal. So it becomes sine 90 plus theta 2. Sine 90 plus theta 2 this value. Similarly, T2 divided by sine of 90 plus theta 1 we can get. And weight 169 kg weight divided by sine 90 degree we can get. Equate these two and equate these two, then we get T1, T2 values. Sine 90 plus theta 1 is equal to sine cos theta 1. Sine 90 plus theta 2 is equal to cos theta 2. T1 by cos theta 2 is equal to 169 by sine 90 degrees is equal to 1. From this, T1 is equal to 169 into cos theta 2. What about cos theta 2 value? Cos theta 2 is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Here adjacent side is 12 and hypotenuse is 13. So 12 divided by 13 we can write here 13 times cancel. So that is equal to 13 into 12 we can get. So 13 12s are. So it is equal to 156 kg weight. In same manner, T2 divided by cos theta 1 is equal to 169 divided by 1 we can get. From this T2 is equal to 169 cos theta 1. But we know cos theta 1 is equal to, from this, adjacent side by hypotenuse. Here 5 is adjacent side, hypotenuse is 13, 5 by 13. It cancels out in 13 times. 13 into 5, that is equal to 65 kg weight. So T1 is equal to 156 kg weight, T2 is equal to 65 kg weight. Problem number 68. If P is in equilibrium, then T1 by T2 is, here angle is 60, here 30. So this angle is equal to 90. According to Lami's theorem, magnitude of force by sine of angle between remaining two forces. So remaining two forces, 60 plus 90, 150. So this we can write 90 plus 60 is equal to T2 divided by angle by sine of angle between remaining two sides, sine 90 plus 30. From this we can write T1 by T2 is equal to T1 by T2 is equal to cross multiply. We can get sine 90 plus 60 by sine 90 plus 30 we can get. Sine 90 plus 60 we can write it as a cos 60. Sine 90 plus 30 write it as a cos 30. Cos 60 value 1 by 2 and cos 30 value root 3 by 2. 2 get cancelled. Finally we can get ratio T1 by T2 is equal to 1 is to root 3 or 1 by root 3. Problem number 69. A body of weight W is suspended by a string. It is pulled aside with a horizontal force of 2W and held at rest. The tension in it is. According to problem, a block of weight W is suspended with a string. It is pulled aside with a horizontal force of 2W. Then we have to calculate tension in the string. 2W is acting in this direction and W is acting in this direction. Here this is the direction of the tension. This string making an angle theta with vertical. Suppose if you resolve this tension into two perpendicular components, here alternate angles are equal, that's why theta. This is T cos theta and the horizontal component is T sin theta. From this we can write T cos theta is equal to W and T sin theta is equal to 2W. Say this is equation 1, say this is equation number 2. Now we do squaring on both sides and add them. 1 square plus 2 square, then we get T square cos square theta plus T square sin square theta is equal to W square plus 2W whole square. T square into cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to W square plus 2W whole square, 4W. So it becomes 5W square. We know cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 1. So T square is equal to 5W square. Finally we can write T is equal to root over 5 into W. So this is the answer. Problem number 70. Three forces P1 is equal to I cap plus J cap minus K cap. P2 is equal to minus 2I cap plus AJ cap. P3 is equal to I cap minus 3J cap plus K cap. Act simultaneously on a particle. If the particle is in equilibrium, the value of A is. To keep the particle in equilibrium, sum of the three forces is equal to 0. Equilibrium means net force acting on the particle is equal to 0. So from this, I cap plus J cap minus K cap minus 2i cap plus aj cap plus I cap minus 3j cap plus k cap is equal to 0. From this, I cap plus 2i cap plus I cap get cancelled because this is minus 2i cap plus I cap plus I cap get cancelled 0. J cap plus aj cap minus 3j. You take j cap common, then we get 1 plus a minus 3. K cap get cancelled, that is equal to 0. From this we can write a minus 2 into j cap is equal to 0. From this a minus 2 is equal to 0. Finally we can get a is equal to 2.